As a software developer, there is no way you can escape these following 5 Git commands. If you escape it during your learning phase, or maybe when you're busy on your own personal project that you're only the one working on it, you can escape it during those periods. But when you start collaborating with other people or working with companies, you cannot escape these following 5 Git commands. The Git commands are git init, git add, git commit, git pull, and git push. Most of the time, they follow this sequential order, and let me now start by explaining what each of these git commands are. The first one is git init. Just from the name alone, init means initialization. You are basically telling Git to start tracking everything happening in your project. When you enter this command git init, Git is going to automatically create a folder inside your project, which is .git folder. And what this folder does is that it's going to store all your commits, branches, and other things related to Git in your project. The second one is git add. For git add and git commit, people usually mix this definition together, and I'm going to explain clearly in a student perspective. As a student in a university, if the lecturer gives us an assignment, the pattern we usually follow is that we are going to first submit or collate all the assignment to our course rep. Then our course rep will now submit it to our lecturer. The act of us submitting to our course rep first is like the arranging phase or the preparation phase, and this is called the git add phase. It's just like you're just preparing it for the final submission. You are not yet submitting yet. Why git commit? You're actually submitting, and that is like the final destination. That's what git commit is all about. And another thing you need to note in git commit is that you need to give it a very good description, not just git commit dash m first description, first commit, second commit. You need to actually give it a good description of the exact thing that you changed in your code, not just any random description. The fourth git command is called git push. This is just the act of you pushing your code online so that other people will be able to access it, or so in case anything happens to your, maybe your system crashing out or any other form of casualty, you can easily see everything online. It's just like storing something to maybe Google Cloud and other things. So that's what git push is all about. The final one is git pull. Let's say you're like three working on a particular project and they assign different tasks to each of you guys. And let's imagine that one of your teammate has already pushed his own code. Now, after pushing your own code, what you're meant to do is git pull, so that we are going to have the latest version of the code, which is going to include the one of your teammates has already pushed before. So this will eventually prevent conflicts in the future. I hope you learned something in this video. My next video is going to be about Git branching, so you cannot afford to miss it. Kindly save this video if you find it useful, and like and follow.